Hello. In this week's special interview of Communalism Combat, MS Sathyu and Shama Zaidi, director and scriptwriter of the famed Garm Hawa, made in 1973, the re-release which happened just last week. MS Sathyu and Shama Zaidi will speak about Hindi cinema, politics and culture in this special interview. Sathyu ji, Shama ji, thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview with us. We just thought we'd begin by talking a little bit about the re-release of Garm Hawa, which ran in multiplexes in Bombay and other parts of the country. And what are the future plans for the remake of the film?
Remake or re-release?
Re-release, re-release, re-release.
Re-release, we are trying to take them film to single screens in regular theatre halls because the multiplexes are very expensive and we are not getting the right kind of timing, So weekends it's all right, people can come, but working days we are not getting a proper time. So that's why we have only run it for 1 week, and now we are planning for re-release in other centers. We have released in 9 cities so far. Now we'll go to other cities and.
तक़सीम हुआ मुल्क तो दिल हो गए टुकड़े, हर सीने में तूफान वहाँ भी था यहाँ भी. हर घर में चिता जलती थी, लहराते थे शोले, हर शहर में शमशान वहां भी था यहाँ भी. गीता की कोई सुनता न कुरान की सुनता, हैरान सा ईमान वहां भी था यहाँ भी.
How important is Garm Hawa today, to be shown today?
Well, it's a very relevant subject for the present day, especially when communal forces have become stronger in India. And we have a very, fundamentalist kind of organizations ruling the country. So I think it is necessary to see a film like Garm Hawa, not only Garm Hawa, even other films made on this kind of subject should be re-released so that people become a little more aware of the situation.
मियां, कहाँ को चलूं हवेली या
कारखाने.
कारखाने चलो बादशाह मियां को कारखाने छोड़ दो. आज किसे छोड़ा है मियां?
बड़ी बहन को. बहनोई साहब तो पहले ही कराची जा चुके थे. आज उनके बाल बच्चे भी चले गए. कैसे हरे भरे दरख्त कट रहे हैं इस हवा में.
बड़ी गर्म हवा है मियां, बड़ी गर्म. जो उखड़ा नहीं सूख जाएगा मियां. और फिर एक शायर ने कहा है ना मियां, वफाओं के बदले जफा कर रिया है, मैं क्या कर रिया हूं, तू क्या कर रिया है. अरे पासा.
ये दंगे फसाद पहले भी होते थे, लेकिन इस तरह कोई अपना घर बार छोड़कर नहीं भागता था.
अरे तब भागकर जाते कहाँ. अल्लाह मियां ने पाकिस्तान जो बना दिया है, फिर कौन हराम मौत मरे है मियां. हट जा रे बीच में से, ए साइकिल वाले.
Shama ji, when the film was made and the script was we know it was an unfinished story of Ismat Chugtai, but I think the whole script, you had a lot to do with the writing of the script. How did the script and the story?
Actually, what happened was that I was doing a play based on Ek Chadar Maili Si by Rajendra Singh Bedi. And of course, we spent more time gassing than working on the translation. But so he said one day कि आप लोगों को एक फिल्म बनानी चाहिए उन मुसलमानों पे जो नहीं गए. वो क्यों नहीं गए? तो मैंने कहा आप लिख दीजिए. इसे नहीं, मैं नहीं लिखूँगा, तुम लिखोगी. और सत्यु बनाएंगे. He had decided. It was
Rajinder Singh Bedi had decided.
He had decided. So I told Sathyu कि बेदी साहब ने ये बोला है. And he said, you go to Ismat and she will work out a story. So Ismat I knew already, she was very close friend. So I went and asked. I said, ये बेदी साहब कह रहे हैं ऐसी एक फिल्म बननी चाहिए. So she came up with some ideas and she wrote one story which she lost. She lost. So then she wrote another story. It was actually a mishmash of many of her other stories which she put together. Sab Chauthi Ka Joda and this and that. And then the story of her own mother who didn't go to Pakistan but went and stayed with a Hindu neighbor till she died. She refused to go.
Ismat's mother.
Ismat's mother. Finally, we worked on her second version. Then when she was cleaning the house, she found the first one also. So we had two stories. Then I wrote a script based on her story and I showed it to my father and I showed it to Nurul Hassan, who was a family friend and he was an education minister in those days. So he said, Bibi, कहानी तो ठीक है मगर इसके politics बहुत गड़बड़ हैं. So then I went to Kefi Saab, and Kefi Saab was working with us in the IPTA. So then we gave him the script, which he completely recast and he made it into a different story, but the original characters and the situations were the same. But he gave it that extra edge which it has now. So that's what happened. So then, but that was very long. If we had used his script, it would have been 5 hours, you know. So then I cut it down. So it's 2 hours 15.
शुक्र
सलाम मियां सलाम
ये सब लोग कहाँ हैं अभी आए नहीं अभी तक
कहाँ से आएंगे कुछ तो कराची चले गए और कुछ
जा रहे हैं
जी
तुम इन्हें समझाओ गांधी जी की शहादत के बाद यहाँ कोई खून खराबा नहीं होगा
वो बशीरा है ना वही अपना लड़का अपर मैन कराची जाके कारखानेदार हो गया है सुअर
किसी सिंधी का कारखाना अलॉट हो गया होगा
जी रोज किसी न किसी को खत लिखे
क्या लिखता है
लिखेगा यही लिखता है यहाँ अच्छा काम चल रहा है दौड़ी दूरी पगार मिल रही है
मगर कब तक मिलेगी जब सिंधियों और पंजाबियों ने सोचा कि जो खेती उन्होंने अपने लिए बोई है उसे यूपी और बिहार का टिड्डी दल साफ कर रहा है तब क्या होगा
ये बात तो है
So the entire politics of the left, the shoemakers association, the resistance building up through Andolan, all of that. I mean, today when you see the complete disconnect between the cultural movement and the left, and do you see any scope for revival if you look at what IPTA brought to the film industry?
No, there is no cultural, there is no left anymore.
They messed up, both the Communist Party of India and the Marxists. They were the main opposition for a long time, but they messed it up because of their very dogmatic attitude. Some of the leaders who are leading the party, they are highly dogmatic, they are all old-fashioned. They don't see the changes which are taking place in the world, you know. And Marxism is not something which is a fixed ideology. It's a growing ideology, and that they have not realized. And even these 3 or 4 parties can't unite. How can they unite the whole nation? I mean, that itself shows their weakness, you know.
Do you think we have something called a partition genre in the film, in Indian films?
Well, there are about 5 films, so if
That's
you call
right.
it a genre, I don't know. In literature, yes, not in cinema.
Is it because we are not able to face up to the trauma that partition caused?
Okay, how many stories have you seen about the freedom movement? We don't make films on
Any issue.
important issue. No films on history, you know, nothing. All the films are, the more realistic films are about everyday life and so on, you know. I mean, even race films and so on. He tried to make some kind of comment in Shatranj Ke Khiladi, historical comment, which even that is missing in our historical films. So I don't think cinema is not a medium for meditation on issues.
दे